this contract has important purpose in itself, not just the purpose inside the contract. It has important purpose in itself, particularly when you are trying to raise funding. Wherever it Good day, my name is Dela Imbo, and thank you for joining again today, and welcome to our YouTube channel on DBA TV. In this video, I'll be talking about the purpose of contract. Remember, I just started a series recently in which I'm talking about contract. In this video, I'll be talking about the purpose of contract. Why do you need a contract? Why do you need a contract? One of the purpose of contract is to protect you. And the purpose section of the contract typically encapsulates the essence of the agreement. And it describes the nature of the transaction. It describes the nature of the transaction, the fact that it's an international trade. It also emphasizes the roles and responsibilities of the parties that are involved. Why are we signing this contract? We intend to do international trade. I will be exporting sesame seed. I will be exporting PET bottles. I will be exporting ceramic tiles. I will be exporting reflective glass. I will be exporting cosmetics. I will be exporting so and so. And you, the buyer, will be paying so and so. It basically encapsulates, it's a very important area of the contract. It states the objective of the contract. It states the intention of the party to the contract. What do you hope to achieve? What are you using and achieving in this contract? It establishes the goal of this commercial relationship. What is the goal of this commercial relationship? It also underscores the commitment to quality standard. The commitment to quality standard. It can also state the mutual benefit. Mutual benefit. Mutual benefit. How is this contract being of benefit to both parties? How is it of benefit to both parties? You know, it can also sometimes express the desire for long-term collaboration and long-term relationship. And also outline the mechanism for mitigating risk. So it's important to ensure you clearly state the purpose of the contract. But by the way, this is not a very important area of the contract. Sometimes it can be left out. Sometimes it can be, you can leave it out. Maybe you already have an MOU that you have signed on your relationship in other areas. It can be left out. It's not a very critical area. But like I said in the preamble, this contract has important purpose in itself, not just the purpose inside the contract. It has important purpose in itself, particularly when you are trying to raise funding. Wherever it is you want to raise your funding from, particularly when you are trying to raise funding from a bank. It provides the bank a lot of information, even much more than what you are thinking. When the bank is looking at it, when they are doing their review and analysis, there's so much of that information they are seeing. For example, they are going to see the detail of the buyer, and they can go and check out the buyer, check the risk, check the business, and understand who is this buyer that you are dealing with, to be sure they are comfortable with you dealing with that buyer and giving you money to be able to deal with that buyer. So there's so much that you can see, or so much information rather that are available that the contract is providing, particularly, like I said, when you are looking for funding. But it's also important to state the purpose for which you are going into the contract. Let it be clear to both parties. What do you hope to achieve in this contract? I am the buyer, you are the seller. As the buyer, I'm the one that will do the I'm the one that will do the shipment, or it might be the buyer that will do the shipment. Responsibilities. Of course, we know buyer will pay. But how about shipment? At what point does the risk of the buyer end and that of the seller start? I will also be talking about this when we begin to talk about incoterm in this contract. So it's important that you take this session seriously. Like I said, it's not so critical. It's not as critical like what we'll be discussing next, the parties or the product or the port. You understand what I mean when I say? So I'm saying that it should be there, but if it's not there, it's not so bad if you don't have it in your contract. But my recommendation, which we have in this conversation, is to be able to ensure you have this particular section in your contract. If this video has been of immense benefit to you, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, subscribe. If you want to know when we upload a new video, you know this is a series, a over 20-part series. You might want to click on the notification bell so you know when we upload a new video. If you have a question for me, drop the question in the comment section of this video. My name is Dela Imibo, and I'm your expert doctor, and I'm signing out.